All right, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Raz from the official WeGamer.com, man. And check this out. This is the Xbox One Elite controller versus the Scuf gaming controller. Both are very similar in what they're trying to do for the consumers, and I actually applaud both of them. I think this is a great idea, and I'm glad that there's actually competition in this area. It's going to prove that both gaming consoles have to win over the consumer. And right now I'm going to give you a quick comparison, the pros and cons of both. I'll tell you which one I'm going with when it comes down to this holiday season, when I begin to pick up a lot of my games. So we all know that the Xbox One controller is interchangeable. They demonstrated this on stage at E3. You can take off the thumbsticks, you can take off the D-pad, you can switch between hair triggers and regular trigger, and you also can configure 4 new buttons mapped to the back of your controller, just like the Scuf gaming controller. Now, at first I thought this was going to be easy in a bag. I would go with Microsoft Xbox One Elite controller because you can change out all the thumbsticks, the D-pad, or whatever. But it seems that Scuf Gaming is going to actually release their interchangeable module controller here this summer, and it has the same exact concept. You can switch out your thumbstick on the fly, change the D-pad, and you can also adjust your pedals on the back of the controller. And you also can adjust the hair triggers. And so what makes the Scuf controller, in my opinion, better than what you see for the Xbox One controller is that I'm looking at the Xbox One controller on the back right here. You can only see that you can switch between hair triggers. So it's already designed the way they want it for you. With the Scuf controller, you can actually adjust. You get a little pin that you can adjust the hair triggers to the right settings that you think fits you best. That's one pro for the Scuf controller. Now, another pro for the Scuf controller is the pedals on the back. Now, I watched a video from Nadeshot, and he said that he tried the Xbox One Elite controller at E3, and he said the one big problem for him, and this is why he's going with Scuf controllers, because when you rest your fingers on the back of the pedals, you accidentally press that button almost every time. And as I was watching the video, I thought the same thing when I was watching them do it on stage. I was wondering how sensitive was those buttons on the back. With the Scuf controller, and I have one, I can actually rest my hand on the back of the pedals without actually pressing a button. I only press the button when I want to press that button, and that's what gives this Scuf controller an edge. But one thing that gives the Xbox One controller an edge is the fact that you can quickly switch out the buttons. Now, if you look at the demonstration I got here on camera right now, you can tell that you have to use a tool to actually take the Scuf controller apart. With the Xbox One controller, is all magnetically conducted, so you have to you don't have to use a tool. You could just pop them off whenever you need to. Another thing Scuf got overall is the price. Now, I'm not sure if this controller that they given you, if you have to actually buy a whole new controller, or if you can send in your controller for them to customize it for you. But I know that I spent about $70 like 5 years ago when I sent in my Xbox 360 controller for them to modify it for me. So the price could be the price right here is going to be up in the air. Right now, Scuf is saying that their controller starts at $119, and the Xbox One Elite controller is $150. Depending on what starting at or what's the customization is, Scuf may have the edge in the price area. But my thing is, I think I like the Scuf controller a little bit more. You get a little bit more flexibility. You can choose your design. It looks like the Xbox One only come in one set design, which is the black and gray or silver color, which isn't bad. I actually like the color, but if I wanted something with a little more color to it, I'll be able to do that with the Scuf gaming controller. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Do you plan on buying a Scuf controller or the Elite Xbox One controller? And tell me if this is useful for your gameplay. It's your boy Raz, and you can catch me on the next one. I'm out. Peace.